Having problems in the genital area can be really annoying. Dealing with vaginal yeast infection is not something any woman would want, and yet this problem is a common problem that affects millions of women. The infection is caused by Candida, a fungus commonly found in the human body and usually not harmful if kept in check. The rapid growth of the fungus is the cause of the infection. Dealing with vaginal yeast infection can be very stressful and annoying if you do not know what to do. The following tips can be very helpful if you want to get rid of yeast or Candida infection. Keep your immune system on its best condition. Our body is prone to any type of infection if it is weak and defenseless. Our body is an amazing system and has the capability to fight diseases and infections on its own, but of course we are responsible for keeping our body on its best performance. In dealing with vaginal yeast infection, you have to make sure that you are on the best of health to fight the infection. To avoid weakened immune system, avoid stress and live a healthy lifestyle. Boost your immune system by eating the right kind of food, taking enough night's sleep, and by regular exercise or physical activities. Watch what you eat. You have to make sure that you are not feeding the yeast, because once they found their food, millions of yeast cells will cluster together to absorb as much nutrition they can get. Feeding the yeast is encouraging their growth and leads to infections. Watch what you eat and avoid feeding the fungus. Yeast feeds on sugar, so reducing the amount of sugar on your diet will starve the yeast and will stop their growth. In dealing with vaginal yeast infection, you also have to avoid yeast products like beer, wine, bread, cakes, soy sauce and pastries. Also watch out for fermented products like cheese and condiments based on vinegar, because they can aggravate your infection. Stay away from irritating chemicals. The vagina is a sensitive part of the woman's body, and irritating chemicals can aggravate the infection. In dealing with vaginal yeast infection, avoid chemicals that can disrupt the natural balance of the vaginal area. For instance, the detergent used in washing your underwear can irritate your vagina, so you have to make sure to wash your underwear thoroughly or boil it for at least 5 minutes to totally wash out the detergent. Avoid using scented feminine sprays and wash to avoid vaginal irritation. Of course, in dealing with vaginal yeast infection, it is important to get a treatment that will eliminate the infection for good. Eliminate yeast infection for good. Visit Yeast Infection Quick Relief. To know more about health and beauty natural remedies, visit www.yeastinfectionsecrets.info.